Weekly Horoscope 2nd May till 8th of May 2022 for all of you. Aries, the conclusion for this coming week, 2nd May till 8th of May 2022. Aries, in this coming week, you will come across lots of financial professional opportunities. Aries, you'll come in contact with highly professional decision maker, powerful people, professional people. And this week, you'll be quite busy as well professionally. Aries, there will be rise in aggression, overexcitation, and you'll come across lots of obstacles, delays and hindrances. Aries, your enemies can be highly active, creative. There will be lots of running around. You'll be carrying a lot of tension, hassles, complications. Aries, in this particular period, you'll achieve kind of a property, assets, profit in your field of business, trade. Some of you also likely to gain from sibling. This could also be proving to be a good time for those who are employed, self-employed. Some of you also expecting a rise in income resources, position at workplace. Moreover, all your undertaking are likely to succeed, bringing you more profit and gain. This could be regarded as time when you would see improvement not only in your personal life, professional life, both as well, and personal life day to day. You may also expecting an upward move in your social status, prestige, respect during this phase of time. Your personality would glow, reflecting your accomplishment. You need to take extra care to avoid getting a bad reputation at workplace. You may feel more irritable and tired, prone to have disagreement with fellow colleagues or family members. To complete the task on hand or to meet your set objective, Aries, you may take more effort than usual as the only way. Aries, there is a heightened chance for going for a long trip which will not bring any desired result, may turn out not to have been necessary in the first place. During this phase of time, you could feel more tired than usual. Your health would require extra attention. You're susceptible to a lot of stomach problems, disturbed bowel movement, discomfort in eyes, headaches or heart-related issues or blood pressure. Avoid activities that are physically risky. There's a tendency towards accident if you're not careful. On the home front, Aries, you need to put extra attention to avoiding dispute among the family members, friends, and making sure you get the extra rest to minimize irritability and mental tension. You have to calm down yourself. Taurus weekly conclusion, 2nd May till 8th of May. In this coming week, Taurus, your past efforts will be rewarded. But more you become active, creative, dynamic, more you will be achieving success and prosperity in rising. Taurus, you will achieve financial gain by buying or selling assets or property or car. Your financial situation will be better off within this week. You will come across lots of official complications. Sometimes you will be quite restless, disappointed and sad and grumpy. Your temper can be sky high. Taurus, this particular time period, this particular week signifies financial security and relief from bad debts. You may also expect a solution to your other economic problem as well. This period also bringing you success in your undertaking. Your popularity will be rising. Your reputation will be enhanced. You'll see upward move during this phase of time. You're likely to concentrate on acquisition of ultimate comfort, means of pleasure, lifestyle luxuries, valuable items, precious items. You may consider buying a property or car. Socially, a very bright period could be predicted. You could expect a rise in status, prestige, honor in society, and cooperation of your friends. You may also expecting a good time with family members. You're likely to meet success in your field of work at the end. Some of you would also be able to perform better than ever at work. You may also have undertaking some time running around, some sort of a project or running around, but this period will be like a lot of hustle and bustle. This period, may I say, there will be a rise in status, prestige and honor at workplace. You are acquiring a more authority and money from your work. You're likely to get thoroughly recognized and appreciated by a decision maker. Superior will support you. Your glory will be enhanced. Health-wise, you will require extra attention. Keep a note what you are eating and keep up your mental health as well. Some of you also feel relieved of your worries and tension would win over your enemies. Never underestimate your enemies and stay away from weapons. Gemini weekly conclusion, 2nd May till 8th of May, the weekly conclusion. In this coming week, Gemini, your income can be low, expenditure can be sky high. Beware of financial losses and professional conflict with higher authorities. You must look after your mental tension, and physical health will be absolutely fine. You will come across few obstacles, delays and complications, but with your efforts, you will be able to achieve income resources, financial resources, very unique opportunities, but with your efforts. Gemini, refrain from foul temper and out of control behavior. Otherwise, you'll end up ruining something very important with your aggression or with hastiness or maybe overreaction. Be on guard and alert. This is a suitable time for you to approach your boss, employer for any favor such as asking for promotion or rise. You'll rise in position at workplace and get unexpected reward from your superior authorities. You could also expecting a profit in trade, attainment of wealth during this phase of time, and more financial gain from your friends. Your social prestige would be rising. You would gain more honor in your neighborhood. Health will remain good during this phase of time. Your sound health could be a happy occasion for the family. You may have to spend more than expected in order to live a comfortable lifestyle. Stay away from litigation. This may also cause some kind of a loss of money. Moreover, you have to work extra hard to accomplish any of the tasks undertaken by you. Beware of your enemies and stay out their way in order to avoid any humiliation. Hold on to your respect and honor and try to keep your honor in society. You could be mentally disturbed due to several reasons. You are susceptible to too much worries, restlessness during this phase of time. You are likely to be distressed and feel discontented during this phase of time. You are likely to lose interest in your routine, but be positive. A feeling of sickness and suffering may trouble you, but during this phase of time, but you have to be focused. You have to pull up your socks. You have to build up your drive, be more determined and invest more discipline. I said that's the way you can achieve everything back to yourself. Cancerian weekly conclusion. In this week, Cancerian, you will be highly active, creative, dynamic. You will be religiously, socially active, creative and very rejuvenating. You will be involving in buying and selling property or import-export deals. Cancerian, you will make lots of planning and building up a lot of strategies. You have lots of plans and ideas. You'll be blessed with income resources. You got to look after your health and well-being. If you're in a joint venture project, then beware of arguments, conflict. You'll face lots of opposition and hassles and tension. Refrain from any living argument and conflict. Stay clear from disease and all kinds of addictions to maintain sound health. Some of you also like to develop blood-related issues or blood-related disorders like anemia, hemorrhage, deficiency, disease. This period also needs you to stay away from weapons and disguised foes. Avoid undertaking any task that might prove to be life-risking for yourself. Finances would require proper vigilantic approach in this particular period of time. Most of you are likely to face steep decline in your finances if you are not handling proper carefully. This can happen. Avoid going for any kind of a loan and try to keep yourself debt free. At home, you may have to put an extra effort to see success in your undertaking. Keep up your hope and work on. Hold on to your position and honor at work in this low phase, but also for this low phase will pass, no doubt about it. But keep up your efforts. Most of you likely to go on foreign trip, may even have to stay away from the family for some sort of a time due to some sort of a scenario situation. Socially, you may expect even more respectable position. Your social circle will be wide, meaning more positive, gainful interaction, particularly with companion, honor from your circle of friends and acquaintances. You may even expect to be honored by the highest of authority. You could expect a gain from unexpected quarter as well. Leo weekly conclusion. In this coming week, the conclusion of the week is 2nd May till 8th of May. In this coming week, you'll come across sudden financial gain, financial professional opportunities. There'll be a rise in enthusiasm and aggression. Do watch your actions and conduct. Your overreaction and aggression can ruin something very important. To get on alert, on guard, more you exercise patience, determination, drive, more you'll be able to achieve something dignified. Refrain from living argument and conflict and fruitless debates. You must look after your health and well-being. Don't make any verbal, financial, professional contact. Avoid any tricky situation during this phase of time. Financially, this could be a taxing on you. You may also find it difficult to recover pending dues from other sources. Be extra careful to avoid unnecessary expenses. Misunderstanding, disagreement may occur between you and your teacher or spiritual or religious leaders. Opinion of your family and friends may clash with that of you, leading to fight and discontentment. You may suffer from extra mental worry due to lot of problem to yourself, your spouse, your nearest to dearest one, or your family. You're likely to feel fatigued and susceptible to developing a lot of eye discomfort, stomach ache, discomfort in your chest. You may have to take extra care of your family members. You and your family are likely to develop some sort of a deep mental anxiety during this phase of time. Most of you like to develop enmity with some noble person. Be careful. Avoid any misunderstanding that may crop up due to hypothetical differences between you and your family members or your spouse. If not handled tactfully, this may lead to be unnecessary conflict between two of you. Make a peace with your friends and family, and you're likely to put a lot of anguish by your kinship. Watch your behavior. You're susceptible to using bad words, being horrible toward your siblings and family. Your finances would need tight watch. Some of you also lose some sort of a financial backing due to some unnecessary indulgence in competition. So be careful. Virgo weekly conclusion. 2nd May till 8th of May. In this coming week, there will be great improvement in your circumstances. Most of your efforts will be rewarded. A lot of your crisis situation can be dissolved and improved. You'll come across lots of dignified opportunities. You'll be recognized and appreciated. You'll come across lots of opportunity from abroad. By the weekend, your expenditure can be sky high. You got to look after your health and well-being. You would be happy and successful in all your undertaking. Professionally, a very good period could be expected as well. You would be able to finish off the work given to you successfully on time. Happiness at home is also indicated during this phase of time. You could also expect to meet someone very interesting, special. Some of you also expecting to spend some passionate time with someone new of the family member. Possibility some gain from this person is also indicated during this phase of time. Financially, this could be a good time for you. Success in your undertaking will be gainful for you. You may expect other financial gain as well. This period also bringing rise in status, prestige in society. You're likely to be honored and may command more respect in society. You become socially more active, creative, and get involved in social welfare work. Mental peace and calmness is indicated. Your enemies are likely to be defeated with ease, and you'd find calmness during this phase of time. Libra weekly conclusion. 2nd May till 8th of May. In this coming week, the conclusion of the week is this one. You'll come across quite a few professional financial instabilities. Libra, you'll come across lots of uncertainties. Your profit can be low, expenditure can be sky high. Beware of headaches and eye infection. Beware of government official complications. By weekend, Libra, you'll come across lots of happy occasions, lot of celebrations. Your foreign project can be delayed, but you must multiply your efforts. This particular period would see you gaining wealth, acquiring valuable items, assets, and reaping unprecedented profit in your efforts. May I say, in your business efforts. If employed, you may expect much awaited promotion, honor at your workplace. Most of you see success in all your undertaking. The improvement in your overall financial condition would make you feel more secure, comfortable, and happy. You would also be able to live in a peace, in harmony, and sense of fearlessness would prevail in you. This is also a time to win over your enemies. You may also expecting a ceasefire of your previous arguments or conflicting situation. If you are caught up in any court case, you may expect judgment that would favor you. Most of your enemies would withdraw and victory will be yours. You also like to command more respect and honor in society. Some of you also perform charitable deed at this particular phase of time. Health would be fine during this phase of time. You would get rid of a lot of your previous health issues and complications. Scorpio weekly conclusion. 2nd May till 8th of May. In this coming week, lot of your problems, complications will be resolved. You'll go through lots of struggle, and your struggle will be converted into success, prosperity, and rising. Your expenditure can be sky high, but the expenditure will be on domestic complication and other sorting out lot of things. There will be fruitless running around, and beware of an accident, and you got to be on alert. Watch your actions and conduct. You're likely to encounter some of the new enemies who could also be from your own circle of friends and family. Some of you also befriend some wicked people whom you may suffer later on. Keep an eye on your behavior or dealing or conduct or attitude. It might become cruel during this phase of time. However, few of you will also go through some kind of settlement with your own people. Your health would require more attention than usual. This period makes you more susceptible to developing a fever, discomfort in the chest. Some of you also suffer from a lot of health issues, mostly related to blood and stomach. Mentally, you're likely to remain worried and under a spell of grief. Relationship would be demanding during this phase of time. Make peace with your family and other members of the family. Avoid further sorrow during this phase of time. Hold on tightly to your honor and position in society as well. Avoid any issue related to land, property, especially during this phase of time. If you are taking any examination under any government department or test or exam or interview during this phase of time, you're most likely to be successful. If employed, you're most likely to be promoted during this phase of time. Moreover, you may expect a rise in position in society. Your friends, elders, teachers are also expected to be good to you during this phase of time. Relationship expected to go smoothly. You may expect an intense and sensuous time with your companion. You may also enjoy personal bliss or physical companionship or someone very special. You may also expect to meet someone new in the family and even bring in someone new into the family, and you'll be very proud of. Sagittarius weekly conclusion. 2nd May till 8th May. In this coming week, Sagittarius, you go through lots of professional financial fluctuation. Please do watch your decision choices with timing. Your expenditure can be sky high. You'll be participating in a lot of social events, religious events. By the weekend, you'll go through lots of family uncertainties. You go through lots of family relationship differences and conflicting situations. You must look after your behavior and temper. Beware of overexcitation and intoxication. Avoid argument with your superior or employer or senior staff at your workplace. You may have to deal with some obstacles or tricky situations which could be related to competitors, authorities, or people you have unfriendly relationship with. If you express your mental anxiety, you're likely to lose goodwill amongst the friends and family. Health would require your attention. You may feel sick and lethargic. Mental anguish, fear, restlessness may cast a spell on you and make you more prone to be offended by others. You may also become unstable in your temperament. Issue related to family become a matter of concern for you. Avoid discussing anything at this time. You're likely to cause disagreement between you and your family. But during this phase of time, you're most likely to make money in your trade and profession. You're likely to acquire valuable ornaments during this phase of time. Work should be on smooth sailing. You're likely to succeed in matter of importance. Your new undertaking would also see a success. If employed, you're likely to be promoted to a position of greater authority and honor. Your success would boost your self-confidence and strengthen your willpower during this phase of time. Health would remain good. You would shine with health and vigor and vitality. Your enthusiasm is likely to be at top, and you would be relieved from all your past confusion and obstacles. Capricorn weekly conclusion. 2nd May till 8th May 2022. In this coming week, Capricorn, there will be great improvement in your circumstances. There will be a rise in status, prestige, and honor. You will achieve a lot of income resources. You will involve a lot of new project ventures and ideas and new strategies. You will be very hopeful, but with your hard work, commitment, devotion, creativity, you will achieve dignified success and prosperity. You will be able to complete a lot of unfinished task projects. Your income can be low, but expenditure can be sky high. You will go through a lot of family and complications. It would be better to avoid any argument with your seniors, mentors, well-wishers during this phase of time. This period could be proved to be distressful, prone to be experiencing grief and time of misery. Your mind may have hard time staying focused on constructive thoughts. Instead of being drawn to find an escape in something of an addictive nature, compensating for its restless state, married life during this phase of time become a more tense. There could also be considerable decline in personal happiness. Don't let the disturbance in your mind project itself in creating any kind of quarrels with your family, or peace at home may suffer. Overall, you may experience a dip in your happiness in domestic and social realm. On the health front, your mental disturbance may reflect in some physical complaint or even health issues. For you face a lot of obstacles. When you do travel, you have some problem being comfortable, such as lack of this thing, lack of that thing. Keep yourself away from any argument, conflicting situation. Watch your word of speech before uttering them to anybody. Your work or profession may see a low phase during this phase of time. Some of you even lose your position if not handling the situation very carefully. Beware of old enemies. Avoid creating a new one. You may developing a lot of negative emotion of jealousy toward other people. Beware of any punishment from government or higher authority. During this phase of time, you are likely to be friends with some wicked people and get involved in more arguments with your family or dear people around you. Aquarius, weekly conclusion. Second May till 8th of May. In this coming week, Aquarius, you'll go through a lot of domestic complications. Sometimes you'll be quite upset, disappointed. Your income can be mediocre and you'll go through major obstacle, delays and complication hassles. Sometimes you can be very much upset and disappointed. Beware of an accident. Professionally, you can be very much busy. Your expenditure can be sky high. Beware of financial losses. You face a lot of official opposition. You can be on alert and on guard. This particular week, mostly donating financial gain for you if you work hard. Moreover, this period could see you having a great time with your family and family members and your spouse and your companion. If applicable, you could expect a new member in the family. Financially, you would also be comfortable. Prosperity of your family in general is expected to be an upward move. Personally, you are likely to acquire a great attire and accessories, including valuable items for yourself. Your interest in art, craft, music would be rising. You may also expect a favor from higher authorities or government authorities. Health is expected to be fine. You may consider improving your present look as well. If employed, try to avoid any arguments, misunderstanding with your senior employer, government department. Some of you also see a change of your position due to this phase of time. Keep a close eye on your enemies. There's a lot of problem at this time. Your finances would require proper vigilantic approach. You are likely to lose undesired expenses. Cut down on the urge to spend money. This period bringing ample opportunity or to reason to travel. Moreover, this period also keep you away from nearest to dearest one. Be careful. Those who are married may stay away from your family due to some certain reason. And you have to calm down any conflicting situation, if there's any, or misunderstanding. Pisces weekly conclusion. 2nd May till 8th of May, Pisces. In this coming week, Pisces, you'll come across income resources. You'll involve in a new project, new venture, new idea. You'll be able to materialize your plans. Your financial and economic efforts will be rewarded. You go through lots of uncertainties, obstacles, delays and waste of timing. You go through tensions and overexcitation. This particular week mostly signifies material senses comfort for you. You may expect a lot of happening on the personal front. If eligible bachelor, you're likely to find a very perfect match during this phase of time. Some of you are also expecting a new member of the family. Socially, a very good period to meet a lot of people, enjoy comfort of companionship. You would be honored and your status will be rising, heightened in society. You'll also get a plenty of opportunity to enjoy and you indulge in a lot of luxuries, lifestyle. This period will also set you to acquire sensuous material and accessories to enrich your life. You're likely to indulge in lifestyle, very, very luxury lifestyles. And valuable items, assets, comforts, maybe a new car. For Rashi, you will sail through smoothly during this phase of time. Your economic condition would also be improving during this phase of time. If you're a student, this could prove to be a very good period for you to succeed in field of learning. You may also expect annihilation of your enemies during this phase of time. Stay away from influences that might create a negative outburst in you. Please press the bell for like and share with your family and friends, and try to become our subscriber if you can. Then we can share lots of content of ours with you, like a monthly horoscope, yearly horoscope, Rahu Ketu's transit effect for you, Jupiter's transit effect for you, Saturn's transit effect for the whole year, and live show streaming where you can participate in our live show streaming for consultation, question answer session. You can raise the question, I'll give you an answer. But if in this coming week, if you feel that you might need a completed weekly horoscope report, because if you are making any important decision, crucial decision, and you want to know exactly what is happening in this coming week, then please do get the weekly horoscope from our website, which can give you complete analysis of the whole week with TAURUS precaution chantings. You can use those for your support to winning over the equation. For that kind of report, kindly visit my website, Prakash, astrologer.com. Acquire the weekly horoscope report. But this report is only for those people who really want to implement this report to achieve the best.